You're listening to Vet Synapse, a podcast connecting the world of research, innovation, and practical help to the veterinary profession. I'm your host, Dr. Philip Judge from Vet Education. Let's get connected with Vet Synapse. Welcome everybody to another episode of Vet Synapse, brought to you by Vet Education. I'm Philip from Vet Education, your host for the podcast. And today we are welcoming Dr. Amy Collings, who is a technical services veterinarian with Dermcare Vet in Australia. Welcome, Amy. Thank you so much for joining us on Vet Synapse.
Hi, Philip. Thank you so much for having me today.
You're most welcome. Now, today we're going to be talking about a product called Barazone, which is a leave-on conditioner that contains a corticosteroid, budesonide. Can you just tell us a bit about this product and what makes it unique for our canine patients in their battle with allergic skin disease?
Yeah, absolutely. So, this is very exciting for Dermcare. This is our first prescription product. So Barazone is a symptomatic treatment for canine atopic dermatitis, contact allergy, and other allergic pruritic skin conditions in dogs. So as I mentioned, it's a prescription product, so does require a prescription by a veterinarian. The active ingredient in Barazone is budesonide. So budesonide is a glucocorticoid. So it acts in a similar way to other glucocorticoids, so acts on various different cell types and mediators involved in that inflammatory pathway. So we find when we apply it topically, it's absorbed into those skin cells and it's actually very locally acting, and it undergoes a process called reversible esterification. So this is where a portion of that budesonide will become inactive and it will form like a reservoir in that cell. And then as the active portion of the budesonide gets used up, it will actually reverse that process. And that just allows for that increased retention within the cells because those esters are very lipophilic. But also we get that prolonged activity and reduced frequency of application. So we're finding that that's one of the great benefits, that it's only needs to be applied once a week. So that really helps with your owner compliance. Also makes it compatible with a bathing routine where we've got these patients on like a once weekly bath. And it's also great being a topical product. You can target your treatment, especially with these conditions that we're treating, because they're typically localized lesions.
Right. And obviously, you've spoken a bit about the types of allergic skin disease that Barazone can be utilized with. Is it able to be safely used alongside systemic therapy, such as interleukin antibody therapy and systemic glucocorticoids as well?
Yeah, so it's a great question. We unfortunately haven't done the specific trials alongside other medications that are used to treat these specific conditions. We do just recommend that you have a look at the precautions and any sort of drug interactions with those specific products that you're likely going to be using it alongside, and just making sure that they're not contraindicated with a topical corticosteroid. In terms of systemic corticosteroids, though, I would be quite cautious in using it alongside that.
If you'd like to hear more of this podcast, why not become a Vet Education member, where you'll not only get access to podcasts, but our entire webinar library, plus a huge general library, special offers, discounts, and a whole lot more. Check out the website veteducation.com for more details.